I'm just trying to handle things in my car.
Ah, you're good. I've started my stream.
Okay. Uh, and now Bubba's whining for some reason. I have no idea why. What is wrong? You want attention? Let me. I guess I'll might as well stream then. But yeah, he's gonna call me. You have to call me back because I was trying to make the appointment for the rental. Then they're like, "Well, if you're not paying for it, whoever's paying for it has to make the appointment." Like, oh, fine, I guess, whatever.
I mean, that does make sense.
Yeah, I was hoping they would just do it in the first place, but then the company who's paying for it is like, "No, you need to make the appointment because you're getting the one getting the rental." I'm like, what the? What?
Okay, no, now that doesn't make any sense. If the people buying the thing
Right.
are telling you to make the appointment,
Mhm.
but the company, but the company is like, no, the person buying it has to make the appointment. That doesn't make any sense.
It's like, can y'all just make up your minds, please?
It's like an infinite loop of denial.
Like, Jesus Christ. Hold on, I'm trying to. Oh, thought I even did that. Guess not. Shit. Testing, testing. Did I say something?
Hello.
Okay. Starting screen.
Hi, Nexus. Nexus says breaks through a wall. Oh yeah!
Early spoopy stream. I'm not gonna share my stream. I don't care. People see it. People see it.
And Latios is here. What up, dude? How dare I what? Oh, how dare I get you into Bad Ben? I'm sorry.
Hey, well, that's doing that. I'm gonna go change real quick. Let
Okay.
me do this. Share screen. That. That way people can at least see something. Alright, I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, no. Tubi has everything except 11. I think. I'm so tired of redacted that I just want to spray a huge can of Raid in their face. I think I know who you're talking about. No, because it's premium, and I don't have uh, Crunchyroll premium because I don't like Crunchyroll. Alright, so I'm gonna do this, and then this, and then... Whoop, nope. How do I make this bigger? Maybe this way? Yes!
Wait.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot to change the game.
Oh.
Just chatting. Update. There we go. I forgot. I just switched that part. Oops. Hee. Okay.
Thank you, Nexus.
So I think.
So I know for I know for a fact.
You saw this one, right?
I don't remember.
Because I know these two you haven't seen.
Yeah, I have
I'm
not
not
seen
sure. I'm not sure about this one. I'm pretty sure about this one.
them. The first three I don't think I've seen.
Okay, first three. So we can go with the first three, then we'll go with. Let me see. Where did I even write down where we left off last time?
You might have.
Oh.
I don't know.
I hope I did.
So Latios Nexus, just so you're aware, we're watching Nuke's Top 5 today, which means spooky.
Spoopy!
Spoopy, dookie, spooky. I don't know.
Scared. I guess that's the last one I saw. Okay. Hello, the geeky preacher. How are you? Welcome to the stream. We're about to watch some spoopies.
Fuck yeah. Alright, let's go.
Yo,
Oh,
Seki!
I come and say, I'm about to pull shit up. Wait, you're here?
we have an uninvited third guest.
I was watching, I was going to come here and wonder what you're doing.
We have been haunted by the ghost of Seki.
Yes, indeed. Ironically, there's a recommended channel by Twitch saying, and this stream is doing Ghost Watchers. The irony of it all right now. Is there an actual game or is that a fucking...
I have no clue. Alright, let's get to the spoopies.
Oh,
No.
yeah, it's an actual game.
Shut up.
You shut up.
You shut up. Also, I might be interrupted by calls because my parts for my car are coming in tomorrow. Trying to get everything settled to get a rental, hopefully. And it's very complicated right now, apparently.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I might have to like mute myself.
Can you turn the YouTube audio up?
Okay.
Because I can barely hear it, and I'm...
Media accounts on the internet.
That's good.
But none of them mention
Okay,
the
it's
original
very loud
source.
for me.
I'm
The
sorry.
video shows a man
No,
inside
you're
of
good.
an
I can
old
turn my
abandoned
computer
bus
down.
somewhere in the rural countryside of Japan.
Oh shit! Here we go.
As you
Right off
might
the bat.
expect, things take a terrifying turn.
Hello. Oh fuck that shit!
And this is where I get the C4 and just blow that shit up.
No, what you do is you back out and see if they're still there. Damn.
the man approaches the entrance to the bus, a girl can be seen watching him from the window. He quickly looks inside, but there's no one there. Now, because there's no
Green
source,
Day
it's
fucking
impossible
haircut.
to say whether this footage is real or fake. But as always, I leave that up to you to decide.
I don't see any cuts.
Create a website worthy of your brand. Offer your clients a seamless booking experience.
Sorry for people who don't
Your
like
product
ads.
on a
I'm
silky smooth
too
platform
poor to
and
pay for
nourish
it. To pay for premium.
Something watches over.
Nexus is like, what the fuck?
Paranormal investigator Alex from the YouTube channel Hunting the Unknown sets out to investigate an
Dude, I
old
told you, we're
abandoned
watching
nun
spoopy
convent
shit.
in the south of England. The old building also doubled as an asylum for the mentally ill.
Of course.
The convent/asylum was active from the 1800s all the way into the late 1900s.
Wait, late?
Over 100 years of dark history. It's not
Jesus.
surprising that the building is said to be extremely haunted. One ghostly figure that haunts the building is said to be that of a sad nun, who is said to still wander the hallways of the old asylum to this day. Alex decides to explore the convent completely alone, with nothing but a camera and a flashlight.
He was never
While
seen
inside,
again.
He gets the overwhelming sense that someone is watching him.
Hello, is anyone here?
Nexus, thank you for the follow.
Aww.
Hello?
Much appreciate it.
Thank you for following my friend Nexus.
I gotta see what my fucking thing is at now. Cause sometimes my
Alex
follower
hears
goal
strange
thing
noises
doesn't
and
like to
feels
keep
like
up.
he's being followed. Then he captures something absolutely terrifying.
Nope, did not keep up. Fuck. Okay.
Oh shit. I don't trust that shit. That's Valak.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I
The
know, right?
investigator doesn't even
That
notice
shit is
as
just
he
Valak.
passes one of the empty old asylum rooms, an ominous dark figure seems to be lurking inside. A figure with a creepy resemblance to the shadowy outline
Nexus is
of a
same
nun.
stream but twice.
So could it be that the old
Basically.
nun who allegedly haunts the convent was watching Alex?
Latio said, well,
Who knows?
considering I'm playing
But you can
Digimon
watch this
Survive, which is
entire
one big
exploration
ghost slash
over on
horror
the YouTube
story,
channel,
I'm in the right
Hunting
mindset
the
for this.
Unknown. Fire and brimstone. This
Satan?
next bizarre video is a bit of a mystery. The video was shared to the internet without a source, and it's a bit unclear as to exactly what
Hello,
is going
Cooper.
on
Welcome
here.
to stream.
The footage
You're
shows a
looking-
dangerous fire near two cars,
my mom said.
and something else truly
Alright, that's fine.
disturbing.
Thank you for joining.
That's a Terminator! That's a child-sized Terminator!
Someone or something can be seen silently walking through the fire, seemingly unbothered and unhurt.
Dun dun
Eerily,
dun
the
dun
figure
dun!
resembles the shape of a small child. Could it be that the fire tragically claimed a victim whose spirit is lost in the blaze? Without a source, we'll just never know. The woman in white. Musician Eder Olivas from Torreon, Mexico is driving home late one night on the Saltillo-Torreon highway when he spots something truly disturbing.
I swear if it's another flying ghost girl. Whoa, okay, hold up.
It's a girl.
A woman dressed in white can be seen running in the emergency lane of the highway, her arms outstretched in a strange way.
Who the hell actually
Some
runs
video
like that?
commenters
Nobody.
even suggested
Mario.
that it looks like
Narcotics?
the woman has no head.
Oh!
Eder Olivas actually thought he might
no,
be
she
hallucinating
does
at
have it.
first,
She barely see
as
it.
he was extremely
See a head.
tired from his
Yeah.
long drive home. But later, he checks his dash cam footage and he is shocked to discover that the woman was 100% real. Peter says he has no idea why a woman would be running down the dangerous and busy highway so late at night. He says that he thinks he might have captured a ghost on camera.
Or,
But
you know, a
what do
drug
you
addict.
think?
Or
Is this encounter paranormal or just weird? You decide.
Oh?
She could have been on bath salts. You don't
More
know.
than he bargained for. Paranormal investigators Tomo and Hiro from the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film are contacted by one of their viewers, a man named Taguchi, who claims that he's been experiencing strange activity
Nexus
in
said
his
that was his
studio
friend
apartment somewhere in
running down the
Japan.
highway.
Taguchi explains that
What the
6
fuck?
months ago he found a very cheap apartment. And you might ask, well, why was it so cheap? It turns out that the previous owner tragically took his own life right where Taguchi would be living and sleeping. But the young man doesn't believe in ghosts, so he happily signs the lease despite the apartment's dark history. But then, Taguchi starts to have trouble sleeping. He says that he hears footsteps, voices, and scariest of all, he starts to experience sleep paralysis. In which he sees a distorted, laughing face right above him as he lays in bed, unable to move. Tomo and Hiro decide to set up 2 static cameras in Taguchi's home for a month. At the end of that time, they review the month of collected footage. They are shocked by what they find. One night as Taguchi is sleeping, this happens.
And an ad, that's what happened.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, he's gone.
What the fuck is this?
What happened, Lewis?
I don't know.
You hurt your sister? Go walk nice and slow, Lewis. Meet us, Lewis.
Sorry, this is caught my interest for a second.
Same.
Oh, if you talk about her, it can help us get back to the old Lewis.
Yeah, you took her secrets to the grave.
I'm gonna move out.
But you live here with me.
I'm really sorry.
There's a visitor here.
Lois, you don't know the whole truth. How she died.
Tell me what you know.
Got a call about an assault.
Support the creators by watching ads. Yeah, well,
We need
depends on the
extra
ad.
visit with Lewis. You brought up Dahlia?
What'd you say?
The truth.
What's the truth?
I mean, I get it. I get money on here from you guys watching my
With
watching
Dahlia
ads.
that night.
Wait, you get money?
Did you kill Dad?
Yeah.
Killed her.
yeah, advertising. If you keep your ads going.
If you keep your ads up, then yeah. It might come on randomly too.
There's an unhinged
Well,
dude
you
behind
go to set up every 30 minutes.
Yeah.
The guy shouldn't run away from his own sins.
And you get like not a lot, but a little overtime.
I know you're tangled up in all this.
Okay.
Your line is straight to hell for you.
How did you die?
Talk to God, Lewis.
Interesting.
I thought it was called Vertical. That's what
Bear gets money too by being very funny. Thank you.
Look up here in this direction.
Taguchi appears to be suffering from a horrible nightmare as he grabs at his neck, seemingly in pain. He wakes up in an absolute panic. But did you see it? A pale figure seems to materialize in the hallway.
Oh!
The apparition appears to be watching Taguchi as he struggles in his sleep.
Fuck that.
Taguchi finally wakes and the figure disappears into thin air. But there's something even stranger. because his second camera pointed
just
at the hallway
went
loses
right
focus
far
at the
next
exact
to it.
same
What
time
the
of the
fuck?
incident, and a distorted face seems to appear right in front of the camera.
Latios Nexus is talking about a Transformer toy I have somewhere in this house. Whoa!
So could this be the same bizarre
You
face
eat a
that
lot of
Taguchi
beans.
claims he has seen at night? The Omagatoki team believes
Alright,
that
hold on, I gotta
Taguchi
mute
might be
myself for a
haunted
second.
by the spirit of the previous owner.
I just look up
But
and I
you
see
can
that
decide
shit.
for yourself and watch the entire investigation over on the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film. Shake, rattle, and oh no. A music composer named Henning from Oslo, Norway says that for years he has heard strange unexplained sounds coming from his attic. Over time, the strange activity has just gotten worse. So one day, Henning hears noise from his attic door and grabs his phone to record.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Don't open it! Oh!
There's a ton of characters and weapons that you can collect. There's different
Oh my
constellations
God. That's Genshin Impact.
The door latch to Henning's attic shakes and rattles around as if someone is trying to open the door. But when Henning snatches the door open, there's no one there. And then the door suddenly slams shut on its own.
Okay.
Now there's very little extra
Yes,
info on this
Papa,
clip.
what is it?
So, is it a real paranormal encounter? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
You want
You
the
decide.
attention.
Caught on camera. TikTok user Summer, who's a mother of two, lives in a small house in an old town in rural Georgia. Late one night, Summer takes her phone out to record a quick video in her backyard. But she immediately notices something that is absolutely unnerving.
Y'all, I am in my yard. Watch my face.
Oh!
This is not an app doing this. This is my yard. The church is behind me. Watch my face.
That's
Church.
weird.
You can see straight through me. I kid you not. Look at this. Whoa.
On camera, Summer's face seems to twist and distort into something unrecognizable as she simply moves around in her own backyard. Summer says that she is deeply worried that the strange old church across the street might be the cause of the creepy occurrence.
That's a church?
She attempts to find information about the history of the old church, but she hits a dead end and is left with
What'd you say, Ver?
I said that's a church?
So did Summer catch a
Yeah, this is the south. We have churches that look like a small trailer.
Is going on here?
Especially where my nanny lived.
Ah.
The most haunted cemetery.
Welcome to the south, people.
Popular YouTuber Franco TV is known for exploring terrifying abandoned locations in the U.S.
Yes,
but for
Papa,
the first
what
time
do you
ever,
need?
Franco travels south to the country of Peru to investigate the quote
Butthead.
most haunted cemetery in South America, the Presbítero Maestro Cemetery. The giant graveyard is well known by locals who claim that the place attracts witches who perform dark rituals with the bones of the deceased.
That would be a
Explorers who
necromancer.
find signs of witchcraft everywhere. Tombs filled with burnt out candles, voodoo dolls, and bizarre notes. One of the tombs belongs to a world-famous alleged witch, Gregoria Camacho, who died in 1897. Fans from all over the globe flock to her grave to carve their names and leave candles and offerings. And when Franco finds her crypt, something happens that he simply cannot explain.
A witch who was buried here. Now apparently she did good and bad, but mostly dark stuff. So on the top of her tomb they spray painted Witch of Satan and stuff. But her tomb is actually kind of different from all the others because you could see a skull and bones, which kind of represents something very, very dark. But this is actually her tomb right here. Her name is Gregoria Camacho, or Gregoria.
Gregoria. Read. There's an R.
And you can see how other witches would carve
There's
their
an R.
names in here and leave candles and trinkets.
He has a
That looks like
he has a
this guy.
flashlight. How is he not able to see that?
And if you look out here, you can see where they put
We
all
can
the
see it.
candles.
He can see it.
It's different from all the others because they put all these candles here and candies. Isn't it? Hello? What the hell did I just hear? It sounded like somebody laughing. Thing is, on the maps, this area is blocked off. So once you walk back here, there's nowhere else you can go. Listen, listen.
I'm petting you. Put your paw down. Bubba.
Georgina? There's literally no one here. Oh, okay, well, I got creeped out.
Franco hears what can only be described as a sinister and mocking laugh coming from somewhere in the graveyard. And that's not the only strange event that Franco experiences that night. As he searches through open and abandoned crypts, he captures something downright chilling.
Bubba,
Right
you're
in
so
there.
silly.
I don't know if those are the remains. It looks like a sock. There's something tied up here. Let me zoom in. I'm gonna be able to zoom in a lot more on post-editing, so it looks like it could be, there's something hairy there. Huh, that looks like a dead animal or something. Oh, that is so creepy. Alright, I just got the K2 meter. ¿Alguien estás aquí adentro? ¿Tú puedes decirme tu nombre? Oh, look at this. There's X's. You see that? On the side of the wall. Oh, that's interesting. That's something that's kind of seen in Mississippi. When you see X marks,
Who said
it's like
that?
they have something they want you to do, and they call upon the spirit.
I've never heard that. I live in Mississippi.
Did you hear it?
Seriously, what?
Franco
Where did he get that?
Voice can be heard whispering, "Hola."
Putting X on a grave is a Mississippi thing? How's that a
The
Mississippi
giant
thing?
historic cemetery is also
Where'd he
the
get that
final
from?
resting place for another well-known figure, Ricardo Espiel, a young boy who tragically died when he was only 6 years old. The boy Ricardo was said to be a benevolent and protective spirit. Visitors claim that the boy's ghost grants wishes and blessings to true believers. But when Franco inspects the young boy's gravestone, he captures something downright chilling.
Now,
Well, I guess he
make
wasn't a
my way
believer then.
towards another tomb of a child named Ricardo. Now, apparently Ricardo grants blessings and wishes to everyone who comes to him,
Yo, bring me one of mine there.
seeking help. He is a very well-known spirit that protects this graveyard. Well, one, protects it, and two, also offers blessings to everyone who shows up here. I wanted to see if I can read.
Does that say Sus Amigos?
This says, a la memoraria de Ricardo M.
Your skin, my guy, it's not even that hard. I know most guys don't really care about skincare that much, even though they should.
Espaled sus amigos 8 de agosto, December 1887.
Whoa.
Why is there an arm?
And why is it pointing?
So what?
Now, what's more interesting about this is that in the back, you could see all the prayers from everyone and all the blessings. And what's more interesting is that it even says gracias, like pretty much thank you for making these blessings come true. Any blessing you want, it'll be blessed by Ricardo.
A pale, translucent arm seems to reach out from the young boy's grave. But again, Franco doesn't notice. It's only after he posts this video to YouTube that the arm is spotted by some very perceptive viewers. So is this indeed the most haunted cemetery in South America? Let me know what you think. You can watch Franco's entire 3-part investigation over on his YouTube channel, Franco TV. The old Clune Park estate.
I don't know why, but my
Over
chat
100
just
years
started
ago, Clune
singing
Park,
Never Gonna Give
Scotland
You
was
Up.
a bustling community of shipyard workers and their families. Shockingly, the estate of 430 apartments, a primary school, and a church is now completely abandoned after the shipyard jobs dried up and the workers all just moved away. Curious visitors are warned to stay away because, quote, dangerous things happen at the Clune Park estate. It is said that many people have lost their lives on the property under suspicious circumstances. But the warnings don't stop ghost hunting teams Scared to Death Zero as they venture out to explore the old abandoned apartments of Clune Park. At first, they don't experience much, just a few strange noises.
It was dinging and beeping and... What's that window there? Yo.
As time passes and the day's exploration turns to night, the team experiences something that shocks them to their core.
Right, that one's open. Yo. You see movement then? No. Move the light. Yo.
Oh!
Is that?
Don't go in there!
Oh, they're going in there.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah. Is that
I
nice?
know, man.
Second floor, man. No, what's that noise, bro? Oh, it's a red light outside, that, isn't it? Hello? Which one is it? I can hear somebody.
Someone or something can be seen at a window. The guys head inside and up the stairs, but
That looks
there's
like Jigsaw.
no one there. Just a few creepy noises. Whoever was at the window seems to have just disappeared. The ghost hunting team believes that they captured something paranormal.
Actually, I think a skull.
It looks like a
Let me know what
child.
you think.
Yo.
That makes it work.
Yo. Is that?
The monster in the closet. TikTok user Jennifer Lynn, her husband, and 3 children moved into a new home back in mid-March. Since then, Jennifer has been busy painting and renovating the house while she is home alone watching over her 3-year-old son, Caleb. But lately, Caleb has started insisting that what he refers to as a, quote, monster lives in one of their upstairs closets.
Where's the monster?
Right here.
Now, Caleb sometimes refers to this, quote, monster as his friend, or as her and occasionally as him. But this is where things start to get really strange. Because one day Caleb claims that his quote, friend, is in the tunnel.
Is your friend still here? Is your friend still here?
Why don't you in the tunnel?
In the tunnel? What's she doing in the tunnel?
Because it's in her hair.
You said your friend's in the tunnel? What color is your friend?
Blue.
She's blue.
Yeah, he's blue. He's blue.
Now, Mom Jennifer just dismisses it as a child's imagination because obviously they don't have a tunnel in their home. But the more Jennifer ponders what little Caleb said, she remembers this. It's a small closet or a storage space or a crawl space or something, but certainly something that a child could interpret as a quote tunnel. But there's even more creepy stuff going on, because one night as Caleb keeps insisting that there is a monster in the closet upstairs, this happens.
Let's go find the monster.
Is it in there? Is the monster in there? Where's the monster? What? It's in Caden's room.
Well, go check it. Go check the monster.
Go check on the monster?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. What does the monster look like?
It's blue. Go check it.
Oh God, no.
What?
What?
Now, obviously it's spooky enough for your child to be playing hide and seek with his invisible monster friend. But when Jennifer uploads the video to TikTok, her loyal viewers hear something in the video that Jennifer didn't even notice.
Oh God, no.
Jennifer and little Caleb are all alone in the house, but what sounds like a male voice can be heard. To me, it sounds like it could be saying, "This is my place," or "This is my house." But every viewer who watches the video seems to hear something different. So, let me know what you hear.
It sounds like growling to me.
You can watch
It-
Jennifer Lynn
it
and her
just
son
sounds all
Caleb's
garbled.
continuing story over
Yeah.
on her TikTok page at VixieMCMXCII. Thanks so much for watching. My posting schedule is all over the place, so please hit the subscribe button and also the little bell icon so that you're always notified when a new video is posted. You can follow me on Instagram here, on Twitter here, and other things. Hopefully, I'll see you again next time.
He called it flip-flop.
The thing that's different about a Virgo vacation home, you always have the whole place to yourself.
The Casper Mountain Crawler. TikTok user Isaiah Harris and his cousin Brock are out on a hiking trip on Casper Mountain in Wyoming. In the middle of the night, as they are crossing a bridge, they start to hear strange groaning noises that seem to be coming from underneath the bridge. Isaiah pulls out his phone and starts to record as they go to investigate. What happens next is downright terrifying.
Me and my cousin took a hike in the middle of the night. That means that we're close.
And what we found was the most
Can't see the
terrifying
city
thing
anymore,
I've
but...
ever witnessed.
Dude, did you hear that? You didn't hear that. There's something under there. Bro. Dude, please don't go down there. Oh my gosh. Dude, hold on. Let me go first. Let me go first.
Oh! What the fuck?
Seen lurking in the darkness of the sewer tunnel. The two hikers just make a run for it. Isaiah posted his spooky experience to TikTok and the video instantly went viral. But many viewers were skeptical about the strange sudden cut at the end of the video. So, Isaiah posted an update to explain.
So let me just explain something. I actually film on 3 different apps at a time to film my videos. Last night, I was trying to film everything on Snapchat. So whenever I recorded, whatever I recorded, I wasn't gonna just sit there and record it because I was running for my life, okay? And I'm not trying to be funny about this. Literally, I was puking. Like, I mean, opened his door mid-drive and vomited. I don't know if it was because I was genuinely terrified or if it was because I was running so much, but yeah, I did. But I did manage to screenshot that bridge and enhance it for you guys. And
Bubba, sit.
I'll show you that.
Sit.
Yeah.
Hey, sit. I'm not gonna throw it. Sit.
I've never been more terrified
Good
my
boy.
entire life. I can't even look at this picture right now. For you guys saying that it was like a friend or like somebody else down there, it may have been a homeless guy. I heard that different.
That was no homeless guy.
I do not know what he would have been doing down there, butt naked, maybe taking a bath. But the sounds and everything about it just did not sit right with me.
Now, after many requests, or some might say dares, from his viewers, Isaiah and his cousin Brock decide to go back to Casper Mountain and spend the entire night camping out in the spooky woods.
So we're doing it. We got the 4-wheeler in the back, tents.
I would never do that. I'm gonna fucking gun on me.
So we're gonna spend the entire night to try to find whatever it was that we saw last night. We're up on the mountain where we did see it, kind of close by. There was a waterfall that's kind of more down the mountain, but we're gonna try and find it tonight. We're gonna be up all night. No sleep. All right, guys.
No sleep
We're
podcast.
about to unload the 4-wheeler, but have some fun. Kind of just camp out for a little bit. We got our site, and yeah, forgot your axe. This is how we do it down here in the Wyoming. Oh yeah, look at that break.
So dramatic.
Okay, that's actually kind of creepy. Look, hope he doesn't jump out to scare me. Brock, please don't scare me. Oh my goodness. So he's got this terrible lighting. Oh my goodness. But we're literally trying to land the force real quick. We're just walking back right now, and like legit, I think we're lost because I don't have any idea where we're at. Do you know where we are? Dude. Oh hell no. Okay, y'all, so we're back at camp. We didn't really get anything. We've been out here since like, what, we started looking at about 10, and it's already like 2:30. Sorry, guys. Maybe we can come back up here and film another one, but I don't know.
Other than some creepy footsteps, Isaiah and Brock don't really capture much of anything that
Thanks
night.
for the like, Violet.
At least that's what they thought. Because, did you see it?
You know where we are?
Right after they hear footsteps, someone or something can be seen running through the trees, hiding in the dark. So, Isaiah and many of his viewers believe that some kind of strange creature is living on Casper Mountain. Some even believe this thing to be a skinwalker or a rake. But who or what do you think this is? Let me know down in the comments.
Could also just be a wild man.
When we agreed to be roommates, we said no romantic.
Very, very scary as fuck. Wow.
What waits at the window? Like Blogger Natalia Valente, along with her mother and a few friends, set out to explore the abandoned Cesario Mota Asylum in Piracicaba, Brazil. The Mota Asylum was built in 1973 and served as an institution for patients with severe or violent mental disorders. After many rumors of tragic patient deaths inside the hospital, the asylum was eventually forced to close in the 1990s. Now, it's 30 years later, and the property is said to be extremely haunted, especially the so-called Pink Wing of the asylum. The Pink Wing is on the second floor and is said to be where mentally disturbed children were held. Today, kids' toys and posters can be found scattered throughout the creepy, barren rooms of the Pink Wing.
A gente vai entrar, já chegamos.
Broad daylight.
Tô com medo! Entramos.
I swear, this is the beginning of a horror movie.
Chick look like Dora.
Gente
Dora
do
Explorer.
céu. Olha o tanto que a gente andou. Olha, é muito grande. Agora a gente tá indo
Like,
pra Ala Rosa. A Ala Rosa é a
not
parte
only is this the perfect setup for a horror movie, they're all fairly attractive young adults.
É a parte de brinquedo.
When Natalia and her group explore the Mota Asylum's Pink Wing, strange things start to happen.
Parte 5 e essa é a Ala Rosa que a gente... Foi vocês? Jura por Deus, jura? Eu tava junto com ela, com ela. Tipo, aqui real é bem pesado.
The group hears a loud bang that startles Natalia, but they have no idea that they just captured something even more terrifying. Watch closely as they explore just outside the asylum's Pink Wing.
Parte 3 da Ala Rosa, que é a pior ala que tem. Gente, quanto barro no chão. A gente tá indo pros outros lados, que é bem escondido da Ala Rosa. Que é onde o povo ficava, tipo, real presaço. Bom, a gente tá indo agora pro necrotério.
Did you see it? Up in the window, 3 children can be seen watching the group as
Oh!
they walk around.
Oh my God!
Again, creepiest of all is that the young boys we see are actually standing in the windows of the haunted asylum Pink Wing, the area where disturbed children were kept 30 years ago.
That looks like a
Could it be that
30-year-old
these
man.
Children are the spirits of patients who lost
Does
their
not look like a
lives inside the
30-year-old man.
asylum? And if not, just who are these boys? Let me know what you think down in the comments. The Haunting of Jim Barari. TikToker Jim Barari lives in a historic 1700s Pennsylvania colonial home along with her wife Heather and 6-year-old daughter Ray. Now, Jen and her family might seem familiar as I featured their story on my channel before. You see, after the family started making some much-needed renovations on their historic property, strange unexplained events began to terrorize them night and day.
I think I remember this.
Can you stop?
Oh yeah.
Ow!
She can't leave. Yeah, this is her. So this is the update. Okay.
What's up, baby?
I don't know. And my reflection's creeping me out. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. You guys saw that, right? I'm not bugging.
Yeah, I definitely
Like,
remember
here's my
this.
reflection.
No, that was definitely not the cat.
There's something. It looks like the old man is coming out, I swear to fucking God. What the f was that?
After doing some research, Jen found out that as many as 5 people have lost their lives on their property. Jen was skeptical at first, but she now believes that their beautiful countryside home is haunted by the frightening spirits of those who have lived there before.
Why does one of them
And
look
since
like the
I last
Grim
featured Jim
Reaper?
Barari's story,
I don't know.
the strange supernatural activity still continues. One evening as the sun sets, Jen is loading up her car to go on a trip when she suddenly hears something that shocks her to her core.
And the light just went on in there. And also in there. Holy. Did you guys hear that? That was fucking crazy. my god. This is insane. Now I hear that animal again. That's insane. Yo, I swear to God that wasn't me. Can you please do that again? Please. I'm gonna count so you guys know it's not me.
An eerie female voice can be heard saying, "Help," and "Leave."
Which is it?
I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I'm gonna count so you guys know it's not me.
First one health, 91 to it.
I should also note that that loud bang sounded like,
Something falling, right?
yeah, like a
That's not
tree
all
falling.
Jen captured in this bizarre bit of paranormal evidence. So again, I ask you, did you see it? Inside the small window at the top of the old
Oh,
home,
come on!
2 unexplained odd pale hands can be seen. Though Jen didn't notice at the time, multiple TikTok viewers pointed out the creepy sighting. Jen is in disbelief. She claims that she has no idea whose hands these could be, as there was no one inside the barn.
Also, those are some long-ass fingers.
Another night, and Jen hears an odd sound outside. She grabs her phone and records as she goes outdoors to check it out. The noise is coming from her daughter's swing set, but there's nothing there. At least it seems that way, because a CCTV camera mounted outside captures something truly terrifying.
I literally just got home.
This is interesting. He's nuts.
Jen can't see anything there, and likewise her phone captures nothing but the swing set swaying back and forth. However, her CCTV's night vision camera reveals a bizarre female figure with long dark hair, standing directly in front of Jen, just staring at her. So what do you think is going on here? Is Jen's historic property haunted by multiple angry spirits from the past? I leave it up to you to decide. You can check out many more paranormal encounters over on Jen Barari's TikTok account and YouTube channel. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. The railway to nowhere. YouTube gamer and urban explorer Mr. Omega often goes on overnight challenges to explore abandoned and spooky places in his country of New Zealand. This time he plans to stay overnight in the deserted Spooner's Tunnel, an old train pass that was dug out of the mountain by hand back in 1891. Unfortunately, the railway line suffered financial difficulties and the tunnel was never connected to the railway system. The tunnel was eventually closed and dismantled back in 1955. The passageway was dubbed, quote, the railway to nowhere. YouTuber Mr. Omega decides that the creepy old abandoned tunnel is the perfect spot to film an overnight challenge.
Of course.
Okay, here we are here. The only person I have with me is Max.
Oh.
You know, man's best friend and everything. Oh man, look at that.
That dog is
There's
gonna
a vehicle
abandon
there that's
him
burned
second
out too.
one.
Oh man, look at it. Hope it's not a popular spot for people to come up and do gosh knows what. Okay, I'll fly over here. Okay, before we even go into the tunnel, as you can see, it's totally pitch black. It's too dark to go in there without any form or source of light. So that's the next thing we need to get out of the pack. Oh, there's my baby. This is my massive dolphin
No,
torch.
the doggy's your
It's
baby.
a really good torch, as you can
Bitch.
see. It pretty much shine right down to the end of
I love how when he said that too, the dog looked at him like,
So
but
Mr. Omega
but I'm
and his
baby.
loyal doggy Max head into the tunnel to find a spot to set up camp for the night.
I managed to secure myself a place to stay for the night, and as you can see out here, it is totally dark now. The sun's gone right down. There's no more light left. If I turn my light off now, this is the freaky thing. When I turn this light off, it is totally pitch black and silent. You ready? Here we go. Wow, that's spoopy, if you ask me. I feel good having the dog here. Where are you, Max? Max, there you are. There he is. I feel better having my dog with me. I mean, obviously, if I didn't have Max, it'd be a little bit creepy. Obviously, I feel like safer with my dog being here. He will always bark if anyone comes uninvited to visit us in the night. So I'll always wake up. I'm a light sleeper as well, so I'm always going to wake up to hearing Max's bark. Don't know, Max. I'm always going to hear what you're going to say.
Around 4 a.m., things start to get really weird. Omega discovers that he has no cell reception inside the tunnel, and so along with Dog Max, he heads back to the opening to check his phone. After that, he starts to trek back inside the tunnel, and then this happens.
We're gonna play that overnight challenge. Yes, we do. Alright, Max, let's go back in.
Did you drop
Here
that,
it is.
Bubba?
Woo! Max!
Get it, Bubba. You wanted me to throw it.
I hear some sort of tune. Max, come here. Come here.
Stop. Stop. Wait, Bubba.
Max.
Hold on. I'm petting you.
Who's that, Max?
Sit. No. Sit. No. Sit. Oh my god.
Bubba's excited over seeing another dog on the
Max.
He is not focused on the screen. He just wants me to pet him. Little booty.
What?
I'm turning the clock around.
It's a toy.
Hello? What is that? Max, what is that? Hello?
Quit licking my chair,
somebody
you crazy
here?
butt.
That's just creepy as... What the hell? Is anyone here? What is that?
Oh! Fucking hell!
Yup, I'm running. I'm running.
A creepy little toy is just lying in the middle of the path, playing a warbly rendition of Happy Birthday. Omega turns around and is shocked out of his skin as he sees a man lurching toward him out of a crevice in the tunnel wall. He just makes a run for it. Now, Mr. Omega says that he is absolutely stunned by what happened. He has no idea why anyone would be hiding in the cold abandoned train tunnel at 4 a.m., especially because the tunnel is in the middle of nowhere, miles away from any house. Another truly baffling part of this incident is that the dog Max did not react at all to the creepy stranger, almost like the man was not even there. And perhaps most disturbing of all, why did whoever this was set out a creepy little toy in the path? Either way, paranormal or not, this encounter is absolutely terrifying.
Hell yeah, it is.
You can watch the entire exploration over on the YouTube channel, Mr. Omega.
The thing that's different about a Verbo vacation home, you always...
As one door closes. This next video was posted to YouTube over 12 years ago by an anonymous YouTube account. The video was filmed by David Ortiz, the custodian of Sawyer Elementary School in Chicago, Illinois. David is alerted by a teacher named Evelyn who claims that she saw a door in the back of the school's boiler room inexplicably slam shut, all on its own. David films as he and teacher Evelyn go back to the boiler/storage room to investigate. What happens next is truly bizarre.
I'm with Evelyn Sims. We're using this recording here due to a statement. She says that there's been things in the back area that have been... Alright, explain to us what happened, Evelyn. Well, I'm here now. Oh, don't worry. Alright, so what happened?
Don't just shit on this own and sit by yourself, Dave. I don't know if I'm gonna go. I don't feel good about this.
Alright, hang on, just wait.
I don't want to go back there.
Let me just take a look. Now, you say what happened now?
This door shut by itself. Itself, Dave.
Alright. Let me see. I'm looking, but I'm not going back there either.
What, you scared? I'm not going back there. I'm still got a funny feeling about this.
That person's right.
And she goes back anyway.
Hang on.
I'm right here. I see the door. Alright, go get your stuff. I'm right here.
Don't
be. Hold on, wait. Just wait.
Maybe you should have brought more
Anybody
people.
back here? Go ahead.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
What
No
felt
way.
good, Nexus?
No way. Hold on, let's go. Stand by.
We have a possible haunting. Over.
A chair in the back of the boiler room suddenly slides forward all on its own, giving both David and Evelyn the scare of a lifetime. Somewhere nearby, we hear the loud clang of something metallic being thrown or pushed to the ground, and David's video just cuts out. The two school employees have no explanation for what happened. Now, after this video was posted to YouTube, many former students of Sawyer Elementary came forward to say that they too had experienced paranormal activity while attending the school. Anyway, so
Nexus,
I guess
what
I
are you
don't have
talking
to
about?
ask. Did you?
I don't know. He's been singing on my chat.
Oh.
And then he just said, "Right on these nuts."
But could Sawyer Elementary?
Bless you, Bubba. Bless you.
You decide.
Bless you, Bubba.
Pitch black. Reddit user NoTel411 claims that his aunt and her family were on vacation and he was house sitting for them. Then, one night, he spots something on her child's nanny cam that makes his blood run cold.
I don't know if I'm seeing or tripping, but check this out.
Boy, you must be tripping.
You must be tripping.
So this is my aunt's son's
Hey, Pikachu.
room.
And a Yoshi.
There's no one in here.
Is that Crusader helmet?
I don't. Like we know. Bubba, what do you want?
Nothing. Closet.
No, can't leave. Better get down then. Wait, I've been petting you. I'm been giving you enough attention.
Yeah.
Stop.
Nanny camera in here. Alright, now tell me, right on the monitor here, tell me that doesn't look like someone standing in the room. Like, like I've checked, like, went back and forth 3 times, and So, okay, nothing, right? What? I do not want to go back in there. You have an idea? Put this thing right here.
Try the new $2 cheesy double beef burritos, now at Taco Bell.
No, thank you.
Bubba. Enough. Quit.
Okay, I saw a ball in the other room. I'm gonna go grab it. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, alright. There is definitely something in there. A small dark figure appears to be standing in the child's room behind a stuffed dinosaur, but in front of the desk. However, when he goes into the room, there's nothing there. Baffled by what he's seeing, he attempts to, well, just pitch a ball at it. But the creepy figure doesn't move. Reddit user Notel411 says that he did not go back inside the room for the rest of his stay, and he still has no idea what the security camera captured. The Lady of the Lake. Paranormal investigators Casey and Colton from the YouTube channel Mindseed TV set out to investigate an allegedly haunted lake house in southern Georgia. The property belongs to an older couple who claims that an evil presence is making their lives a living hell. Now, the backstory is that the home's previous residents were a young couple who were having serious marital problems. The wife had an affair, and it is believed that the husband discovered her indiscretion. Very suspiciously, one day, the wife just disappeared. After weeks of searching, the woman's drowned body was found in the lake near the home. The current owners say that they've experienced everything from objects moving on their own to doors slamming in the middle of the night. To make things even more disturbing, every time something unexplainable happens, they seem to find insects, frogs, and even snakes by the dozens inside their small home.
I'm out.
The Mindseed team, Casey and Colton, are invited to spend the night at the property to investigate. When exploring inside the house, it doesn't take long before something happens that they simply can't explain.
Wherever your presence is, you can talk to us. Scan? What does that mean?
Maybe scan the house?
Maybe. What is it actually asking us to scan right now? Oh.
Solid, black, breaking.
Something broke and the chair just moved. That chair just moved. What is it actually asking us to scan right now? Oh.
It's on his Pikachu.
Something broke
What?
and the chair just moved. Yep, we got glass in here. There's glass everywhere in here.
A chair slides across the floor and a wine glass falls and shatters. But what makes it even creepier is that they suddenly find roaches everywhere in the kitchen.
Beelzebub?
Now, a little freaked out by what just
Hey,
happened,
you.
the Mindseed TV guys decide to go outside to do a spirit box session inside a barn that is very near the lake. What happens in the barn shocks them to their core.
What's up, Nexus?
My first reaction was to mute the spirit box, so I muted the spirit
I
box.
will try my best,
We were just
man.
listening for a moment, trying to see if we could hear maybe another one or like any kind of follow-up noises.
I can't explain to you what emotionally and mentally went on there. It was like everything that I had a choice of to think about shut off, and instinct just kicked in.
I know, man. I know, Nexus.
Tell me you heard that. Tell me you heard that.
Dude. Casey asks whether they are communicating with the woman that was found in the lake. And all hell breaks loose as the entire barn begins to shake, sending the investigators running for safety. Just then, they hear a loud sound. Something is sloshing around in the lake. For their final investigation, they decide to use a Ouija board to attempt to contact the spirit of the drowned woman. They set up their board and equipment on a dock right next to the lake.
That's a bad idea.
It did not go well.
Is there more than one of you here?
Can you give us an initial? Can you give us your name? Can you give us anything?
Say goodbye!
The investigators are absolutely horrified as they see the face of a woman emerge from the water. Casey claims that he could clearly see eyes and dark wet hair before the two guys just made a run for it. The Mindseed TV team says that they've never experienced anything like what happened that night. So could this be the spirit of the woman who lost her life in the lake? Or could it all just be a very elaborate hoax?
It'd have to be very elaborate.
Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe and hit the little bell icon because my posting schedule is, well, it's all over the place. Follow me on the Twitters, follow me on the Instagrams. Just do all that stuff, and I would really appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll see you next time.
Why do I care so much what people think about me? I think I'm gay.
Okay.
Reaching out. This next video was sent to me by Nukestop viewer Philip Whitaker from Burnley, England. In his email, Philip says that he has had several strange experiences around his home, but has never caught anything on camera. Until now. One night, his fiancée is sitting quietly in the living room when this happens. The faint humming of a woman can be heard as a pale translucent mist seems to fly directly over Philip's girlfriend, sending her running from the room in panic. Philip and his fiancée have no idea what they captured on their security camera, but what do you think this is? Caught live on camera. Live streamer Kayoya's Twitch and YouTube channels are focused on gameplay and Pokemon. None of his videos or live streams have any connection with the paranormal, which makes this next clip very strange. During one of Kayoya's live streams on Twitch, he is playing a game and talking to his audience when he hears something behind him.
He's not coming, guys. Brock's not coming. Oh no! What? Oh my goodness. Alright. How many people we got? Hello?
That could have easily just been something falling.
hand vacuum fell over for some reason. Whatever.
Kayoya explains that his handheld vacuum has mysteriously just fallen to the floor. But did you see it? The live streamer is completely unaware, but a dark, shadow-like figure seems to peek into frame right behind him.
Yeah, no.
Kayoya has no idea who or what this is. In a follow-up video, he explains exactly where it happened.
Okay, so right over here is where he was caught. Here's the little hand vacuum that kind of just went like that. Probably a little softer, but that's roughly what it seemed to be. It was right here on the floor, so that's nice. Also, here's the stairs going up, and here I'll go up them just so that you all know what it sounds like. I am being just as soft as I can. And it still makes this much noise. So, like, don't even try, bro. Trust me.
So even if this was just a real person, then who was it? And how did they not make a sound on the creaky staircase? Kayoya believes that he might have captured a paranormal event live on camera. But as always, I leave it up to you to decide.
What's the difference between a service animal and an emotional support pet? Well, a service animal has to go through long and expensive training so it can...
Child's Play. Marika DeVitt
Love
from
that
the
movie.
Netherlands posts on TikTok that she is worried about her youngest son. 2-year-old Mateo is playing in his room upstairs when Marika hears the boy yelling. She hurries upstairs to check on him, but everything seems fine. But when she looks at her security footage to see what the problem was, she is shocked. Mateo appears to be looking at and even arguing with someone or something that we can't see. Then the 2-year-old seems to be pushed backwards onto the floor. Now Marika says that Mateo is fine and was completely unharmed. But this is where the story takes a very strange turn.
That ghost is
You
like,
see,
shut
Marika
up,
says that
child.
She was originally pregnant with triplets, but
Oh.
sadly the other 2 fetuses failed to develop, leaving only little Mateo. Marika believes that Mateo might be visited by the spirits of his unborn siblings. But what do you think happened to little Mateo?
It's
Let
growing
me
at
know.
the same time as the baby.
Before we move on to the next video,
That's
if you
one
see
passive, that's
anything that
right,
you
though.
think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Sticks and stones. Belgian urban explorer Jens from the YouTube channel Simtex travels to a small town in Germany to explore a 120-year-old abandoned sanatorium. The sanatorium was built in 1905 to treat patients suffering from severe and life-threatening lung disease. The clinic eventually closed its doors in 1992, but the structure was left to rot and decay for almost 30 years. Jens is joined by his friends as they attempt to do a paranormal investigation inside the sanatorium. The mansion-like structure is a bit remote, hidden away and surrounded by woods. So when the explorers begin to hear strange, unexplained noises coming from outside, they're understandably a little freaked out.
Oh, wacht. Hier is iemand. Het was wel duidelijk dat er mensen waren, meerdere mensen zelf. Ik persoonlijk had maar 1 persoon gezien, maar als ik de videobeelden achteraf traag bekijk, zie ik zelfs meerdere mensen. Hier zie je duidelijk 4 personen staan, waaronder 3 met zaklamp. Het moment dat ik naar buiten keek, deden er 2 personen hun zaklamp uit. Dat is dus al iets wat niet klopt. Mensen die hun niet herkenbaar willen maken, dat klopt gewoon niet. En dat wisten wij. Die angst dat we hadden, was niet normaal. Er is hier iemand. Nee, ik heb echt iets duidelijk gezien. Het was een zaklamp en ik heb mijn pie gezien.
The Simtex team see the glare of multiple flashlights nearby and fear that there might be dangerous people lurking just outside. Then they hear something downright chilling.
Hallo?
Goedendag.
Ja, dat was het feit dat ze niet antwoorden is raar.
Ja, dat is inderdaad fucking erg.
Het moment toen we riepen, hallo, goedendag, niemand antwoordde. Waarom zou je niet antwoorden? Dat is het bewijs dat het slechte intenties had. Ja, die is ons bang aan het maken. Die is ons maar buiten aan het lokken. Die probeert het te laten doen. Nee, deze is niet juist, man.
The Urbex group is shocked as it sounds like the people outside are hacking and stomping away at the very building itself. The entire foundation seems to shake and rubble starts to fall from the ceiling above them. What happens next is absolutely terrifying.
Holy shit!
Snel. Kom hier, Via.
Son, we're grabbing burgers for dinner if you're interested. I'm
Kim? Alles oké? Hè? Ça va, Kim? Ça va, Kim? Alles oké?
One of the towers of the sanatorium gives way and collapses, almost coming down right on top of them. They make a run for it and just barely make their escape from the collapsing building. Now they are in a panic and the group hurries through the woods to find their way back to the small road near the sanatorium. But when they get there, they encounter 4 young men who are acting very suspiciously.
What the f? Hè? Wat? Airbags. Alles chill?
Yes. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Hey.
What are you doing?
Are you okay?
We make lost players.
Huh?
Lost players.
But we were inside.
We are inside? Bitte? We are inside?
No.
We are inside.
Maar nee, maar wacht, Mathieu, rustig.
Zeggen we crazy of zo, dikke?
We were already dead.
Hè?
Maar nee, hebben ze English.
There.
There.
He was inside.
We are here.
What have you done?
I found it here.
Yes, but you broke the house. It's coming down. We was inside.
No.
I saw you.
Yes, we were inside. Look.
Are you okay?
Okay.
Are you okay?
We're nearly dead.
Do you have Wunder oder
No, but we are
Verletzung?
scared.
Are you injured?
Look, we are scared.
Yes, I know.
What happened?
We heard it only.
You? I don't know what you do, but you have stepped the building. It's coming down.
We have
was inside. Yes,
no, we was
have
not
seen you.
inside. Nein.
We hebben alles op camera.
Hey, niet roepen, rustig.
Hey,
Rustig praten.
no.
Wat denk je dat waren zij, dikke? En we waren bijna dood, dikke?
Maar waren zij
Maar ja, maar wacht, doe me even zo'n schot, dikke.
Why are you guys doing this? Why?
Die kann doch mal rausgeräumt.
I gotta mute again.
Also ihr seid komplett.
No. We are not with them, man. We are just tourists. I don't know what they do, but they come outside.
Wer war da jetzt drin? Wart ihr drin? Hier mit seinem Stuff, ja.
Da hingekommen und haben.
Ja, wir vier kennen uns.
Wir sind da hingekommen, haben von außen gesehen, dass es von außen für uns zu gefährlich ist, da reinzugehen. Daraufhin haben wir kehrt gemacht und sind wieder rausgegangen.
Nee, dat is niet waar.
Jij komt uit dat bos? Ik heb het niet genoemd.
Hij ligt.
Maar rustig, maar wij deden ook niet.
Dat is volkomen egal, zijt niet. Deze content moeten jullie zien, want deze is gestoord. Mensen die gewoon expres een gebouw laten instorten. Wij zaten daar binnen.
Wat is dat dan? Wat is dat?
Kijk, nu hoort je hier een alarm afgaan. Dit is dus effectief voor ons, hè. Dat is dus een brandweer die wordt opgeroepen omdat er iets ingestort is.
The young men claim that they had nothing to do with the partial collapse of the sanatorium that almost ended the Simtex team. But it seems fairly obvious that they are the culprits. In minutes, police, ambulances, and firemen arrive on the scene. Jens tells them exactly what happened, but the four mysterious young men have now fled into the night, never to be seen again. Jens points out that one of the men was holding a large wooden object that he believes they might have used to beat at the base of the rotting building, causing the collapse. Luckily, Jens and all of his friends escape without a scratch. This incident is yet another example of why I always say people are usually scarier and much more dangerous than anything paranormal.
That's true.
You can watch this entire chilling video over on the YouTube channel, Simtex. High School Horror. Reddit user responsible ad as a security guard at a high school in Mexicali, Mexico. One night, he hears the sound of someone talking just outside on the school grounds. When he goes to check it out, he gets the scare of a lifetime.
Está bastante oscuro. Es que se escuchó alguien. ¡Su puta madre! ¡Su puta madre! ¡Su puta madre! ¡Su puta madre! ¡Su puta madre, güey! Se miró algo. Se miró alguien, güey. No mames. No mames. No mames.
Did you see it? When the video is brightened and slowed down, a strange face can be seen quickly moving out of sight behind the air conditioning unit at the corner of the building. The security guard runs to check it out, but there's nothing there. What makes this footage even stranger is that no legs or feet can be seen, almost as if this head has no body. The security guard is freaked out and claims that what he saw was absolutely something paranormal. He says that he searched the high school grounds but never found anyone. So what do you think this is? Let me know. In the Pines. Facebook user Silas Neposh is with his friends exploring the beautiful snowy landscape of Quebec, Canada, when suddenly they spot something very strange in the distant tree line.
Wendigo. What the fuck?
Something happened over there. There's the trees there.
Now this odd video went viral and many Facebook viewers noticed what looked like a large humanoid figure that seemed to actually be picking up the trees and carrying them. Some Facebook comments claim that the figure is a Sasquatch or Yeti, and some even believe it could be aliens. Either way, just what do you think is going on here? Let me know down in the comments.
Kind of looked like, I don't know, like a minotaur or something.
Okay. Alright, so hopefully all the stuff is settled in my car.
Okay.
Sticking his neck out. OG paranormal live streamer
be
Ala from the
going
YouTube
to drop
channel
off my
Adventurer
car
Ala
at the
is
guy's
back on
place
yet another
Thursday
creepy
morning.
live exploration.
Going to meet
This
the
time,
guy
Ala
who's
is
gonna
at an
pay
old
for my
empty
rental
warehouse located somewhere in Saudi Arabia.
right after,
Locals
and then
say that the building was abandoned because
We'll
it
be
is haunted by an evil entity or, quote, jinn. Allah is a little nervous as he explores the property grounds, and he should be, because strange things start to happen almost immediately.
بعت المكان؟ بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء، وهو السميع العليم. اللهم إن كان هذا سحر فابطله.
Allah searches the property but is unable to find any explanation for this strange phenomena. But what happens next is very odd and downright chilling.
يا ويل أمي.
What is that?
يا ويل أمي. الله القوي وأنتم الضعفاء.
it's a stuffed giraffe.
حسبنا
That's a
الله
stuffed
ونعم
giraffe.
الوكيل. لا 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 لا. والله يا جماعة مني بايع عمري. والله يا جماعة مني بايع عمري. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل. والله مني بايع عمري. والله مني بايع عمري.
An abandoned giraffe plushie suddenly just starts to move on its own. The neck straightens out and seems to raise up as if the stuffed animal is alive.
That shit ain't
And with
natural.
that, Allah has had about enough.
I'm surprised you didn't freak out.
I was freaking out silently. I have my Nerf shotgun here in my hands.
But what do you
Locked
think is
and
going on
loaded,
here?
ready to shoot
Is it
at
a
nothing.
haunted stuffed giraffe? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Into the woods. YouTube user RexyBoy34 claims that
I
he was
love
out
that
in the
name.
woods with his friends, just kind of messing around and taking pictures and videos. Then he spots something strange near the trees.
I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
What the hell is that? Behind you. I'm being serious, there was something there. There was.
Video quality's so bad I couldn't see what it was. Oh! 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 Oh!
Someone or something comes lurching from the forest towards them. The group seems overcome with fear and they make a run for it. Now, YouTube user RexyBoy34 only ever posted this one video to his YouTube channel, so it's kind of hard to say whether this footage is real or perhaps more likely, maybe just a prank. Bro. But either way,
Bro.
I'd wager that this girl was not in on the prank because, well, look at her.
Yeah, because you can tell the other friend who's the blonde is
Something fishy
smiling.
is going on. Data from the popular Indian YouTube channel Crazy About Fishing and Cooking as well. He's crazy about fishing and cooking, I guess. Anyway, all of Data's videos are about his hobby of fishing in rivers and lakes in India and then cooking the fish he caught. On one of his fishing trips, he is joined by two of his friends as they hike deep into the wilderness to find the best spot to fish. They make their way through thick vegetation and even cross a creek by using a small fallen tree as a makeshift